Have you experienced the awesome power of the Panasonic Real 3DO system? Obviously.
Presenting 3DO, the most advanced home gaming system in the universe. It's time to put away your toys.
3DO from Panasonic, Gold Star, and Creative Labs. A new low price and free games.
Mind-blowing graphics of Panasonic Real 3DO.
3DO.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 3DO Experience, the 3DO Retrospective Podcast, where we talk about all things 3DO, the company, the console, and everything in between. I am Bill, and this is Thrak. How you doing, Thrak?
Oh, Bill, I'm doing great. I just came back from a journey to space. You can hear all about that in the latest Thrak Ops. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. The fucking build, my company, the building blew up yesterday. It was wonderful.
Yeah, you're telling us about that.
You said it blew up?
So the middle of the day, our work shift, all the power just goes out, and we're just like, oh, that's not good. And like, it's pitch black too. I'm in the middle of like two machines. I'm like, oh, this is great. There's no light. I'm like, well, this is how it goes. But then
did you have to leave work?
So it was immediately like everyone's like, all right, everyone out of the building. Everyone out of the building. We're like, all right. Then the power comes back on as we're like making our way out. So I just grabbed my keys and phone and was like, all right. As we're doing that, like the fire alarm starts going off. We're like, all right, I guess something happened. We're outside for like half an hour, and then we get told we're basically like, oh yeah, transformer blew up. Don't worry though, it's not a big deal. And we were like, okay. So we filed back in. We find out at the end of the day the building was on fire for like a good half an hour. Like that's fun.
No big deal.
No,
it's fine. It's fine.
Goddamn Megatron, just stirring up shit.
Yeah, so that happened.
Yes,
killed a good half an hour of my day.
Reminds me, a couple weeks ago at work, the fire alarm went off like early, and we're all just like outside in the middle of the pouring rain. Like, what's going on? It's like, I guess like a water pressure valve went off. Like the fire department came and everything. And I was just like, it's funny the fire alarm went off because of a water valve, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where I'm like, well, Monday's already off to a great start. The week's downhill from here, I guess.
Well, it might be better today because, you know, joining us, despite all of the current geopolitical conflict and tension going on, we were able to get a Canadian on here, a beloved Canadian that we love very much, and hopefully we can figure out some of these differences. From Press B to Cancel, we have Jake. How you doing, buddy? Returning.
It's my second episode. I want to say. I think it's my second one.
I think
I'm Canadian.
You're on one of the chaotic ones.
Oh yeah, third if you count the Halloween episode where we talked about fucking Pokemon.
Everything. Yes, I remember the Mortal Kombat, and then there's the chaos. Yeah. I'm doing great. Just remember, I'm Canadian. It doesn't mean I hate all Americans. I just hate half of you. That's all.
To be
the ones
fair,
who voted the wrong way. That's okay. But yeah, I'm glad to be here.
I don't like him either.
I think we.
No, I know you guys don't. But I'm excited to play. I talk about probably one of the top 5 fighting games on the 3DO today, so that's awesome.
Well, we know which one is the worst.
It actually might be top 5. Yeah,
we know which one's the worst, so we don't even have to.
God, no, please don't remind me.
I was gonna say though, we've actually, now that I think about it, we've had a lot of Canadians on this show as guests.
We're like weeds. You can't get rid of us. You can poll all you want. We come back.
We're international. We've had we've had Canadians. We've had a Brit on. I think have we had any other international guests? I don't think so.
I mean, we've had Floridians on there. That's basically another country.
That's
foreign
country right there.
Fucking Tony. Well, we've had an Italian. There we go.
I mean, Chris was there at one point. So.
Well, he's Puerto Rican. He's American.
Yeah, I know. Well, he was in Florida.
Not to half of you.
They're dumb. They don't. Anyways.
Oh, America.
Up to a great start, huh?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to ask this because I'd seen it this morning. Did you see that Pikmin game? Not Pikmin. I mean Pikmin.
What?
Okay, so there was a new game that's Sorry, not Pikmin. Pikmon.
Oh, is this like a knockoff? Is Nintendo's lawyers going to come out in full force?
Is this on like the Switch eShop?
Was on Steam. I might have to bring this video up real quick because this might be like the most insane, like the most.
Like, I googled Pikmon and got it. All I'm getting is Pikmin.
One second.
Why am I getting porn? What is this game, Bill?
1 second. Let me.
I know the eShop went hentai crazy, but come on.
Yeah, what kind of pick are you talking about?
Let me bring up this trailer because holy.
Oh God!
Here.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
1 second. So if you thought Pow World,
I mean, Pow World wasn't even that bad of a ripoff.
Okay, is it an alright one?
I've played Pow World. It's not a Pokemon game at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's guns in Pow World.
And it's just and it's just like a crappy survival game.
Okay.
It's not that bad of a survival game.
I don't like those kind of games, so whatever.
So
that's fair.
I saw this morning and I was like, what the fuck? Like, how has Nintendo not murdered this yet?
I mean, they might.
Like Xeno Chronicles.
It looks like a Switch. It's just Breath of the fucking Wild. Oh my God.
Like,
man.
Okay, this looks like it had to be made in that, like, I forget the company that's like doing like you can generate AI video games.
They're not even trying. They're not even trying.
This literally looks like AI slop. That's what this looks like to me.
It reminds me of like just everybody wants to make a Genshin Impact, I guess, right? They're trying to capitalize on that kind of look. Everything has a glider. Everything's a big world. Oh, wow. This is definitely Pokemon.
And Zelda.
That dude is Link, like 100%.
Yeah.
He's even got the blue tunic. Oh my God.
Yeah, they gotta start replacing these blue shirts.
Like,
I almost feel like it's more of a ripoff of Power.
No, there's trading cards. There's trading cards, guys. It's totally different.
It's totally different.
Yeah,
okay.
Pokemon's not known for trading cards.
I mean, the graphics are okay.
It looks cheap to me.
Well,
that's a Digimon.
So does Pokemon.
That's a fucking Digimon.
Suddenly a Soul's leg.
Oh, now we have guns and a motorcycle.
Yeah. Why not?
Fuck.
Okay, so I was typing Pikmon wrong. Oh my God.
This is just like, how many things can we rip off at once and get away with it?
I love how the motorcycle is also a pocket monster. That's great.
Yes.
Why not? I would say this was made in Sora, but apparently Sora is shutting down. So
no,
thank God.
I said in Blue Sky today, why make $1 billion from Disney when you make billions off killing people for the government? That's just how it is these days.
I do enjoy the future release planned for Nintendo Switch. Like, yeah, good luck with that one.
Yeah, good luck. Nintendo's gonna slap them so hard. If they went after Pal World, they're gonna go after this. Like,
this one's not even
wild.
Like this one's like.
Well, they might be busy because they are suing the United States government.
That's true.
They gotta get
they might be a little busy. Yeah. So yeah, that looks awful.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. I was like, what the fuck? Like, all right, this is the future of gaming.
Early access, I'm sure soon. Everyone's gonna hop on board.
You can wish list it on Steam.
No, thank you.
Wish list it.
I feel like Nintendo's going to sue you for wish listing it.
They might, in all honesty.
They got a list.
So let me have my bongo cat. Anyways, speaking of terrible, why don't we get into our gaming news for the week? First thing I saw is PlayStation's closing another game studio. They're closing down Dark Outlaw Games, which was a studio founded just last year by the former Call of Duty Zombies lead Jason Blundell. I guess he had another company called Deviation Games that closed in like 2024. Like they were working on a PlayStation thing as well. It just says they were in early stages of developing something, but they're now being shut down. So maybe they just saw what they had and just said,
an
"Fuck
extraction
off."
shooter, hero shooter that no one.
No idea. No idea. We don't know anything.
Asymmetrical shooting game.
Yeah.
How stupid is it got to be that Sony buys your or you work with Sony the first time, they shut you down, and then 2 years later you start a brand new company, you work with Sony, they buy you out, and shut you down.
It's a toxic relationship, man.
That's abusive right there. Yeah.
Maybe the third time will be better. Speaking of toxic relationships, Epic Games is laying off over 1,000 employees. I don't know if you guys saw this one. Yeah, like Epic, Tim Sweeney, toxic, he put the blame on a downturn in Fortnite engagement to why they're laying off 23% of their workforce, and there's like a whole justification in here, and it's like really stupid because it's like, dude, Fortnite's still like the biggest thing ever. Like, what the hell are we talking about? Like, but at the very end, he had to throw in this little thing at the very end saying this was not related because of AI, which says to me it's related because of AI.
It's that, and they hired so many people during the COVID boom that immediately is gone now, and they're all like kind of like shit.
Yeah.
Since 2021, their staff has doubled. I was looking at somebody posted a nice handy chart there this morning or this afternoon. And when you double your headcount during COVID and you think that boom is going to last forever, I work for a tech company. I know that pain. A lot of people do, where you start downsizing, and they can say it's AI or whatever, but it's because they overexpanded during pandemic and they're paying for it because they're idiots. The people who run these companies are assholes. I'm sorry.
But so then my question, I've had this thought for a while, which is like, when these tech companies like overemploy, like, are there like dozens of people there just doing nothing? Like, are they just sitting around not doing anything? Or is it like they're actively contributing, but it's like, oh, we don't need this guy to do this little bit anymore? Like, I've never worked in a tech company, so I don't know the ins and outs of it.
See, I always get reminded of around Twitter, when it was still Twitter before it 100% got shitified by Musk. There was that period where like they were laying off like a lot of the staff, and I remember like most of those staff were spending their days posting videos of them not working while they were on the job. So I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I really don't know.
Every company's got at least one of those people, but for the most part, a lot of like during COVID, when everybody's forced to stay home, everything online just boomed. And like, I don't want to dox the company I work for, but everybody saw an increase in sales, like really large. So they started wanting to capitalize on it, and they needed bodies to help with sales, ramp up infrastructure, extra coders to make sure the features are deployed faster. Like, there's a boom in getting stuff out the door. But the thing is, like, profit goes up, which is great. But a lot of the tech companies are owned by private equity firms. And those folks who invest these companies are only looking to have their company. They want to invest, and then they want to cash out within 3 to 5 years.
Yes.
But the value went up during the pandemic. But after the pandemic, the profit kind of plateaued, and the investors are demanding more profit. And the only way they can do that is by cutting costs. And they're sacking people's jobs. And like, that's why I mean, AI will certainly affect a lot of things in this industry and everybody's industry. But my thought of all the layoffs in the last year has been, it's not AI. It is strictly that all the equity firms, all the investors in these tech companies just want to see growth like they did during the pandemic days. It's not the same thing, but they want it to be like that. And companies are forced to kind of hide it under the excuse of, oh, well, we need to spend money on AI infrastructure.
Yeah. And they don't realize that COVID growth wasn't like sustainable. Like, there's nothing.
Yeah, there's a lot of bloat in the industry right now.
Yeah. Like, it just, and it's, again, I think it's just like capitalism, where it's like, to me, a company, if they're maintaining, it's like, that's not a bad thing in my head. Or if it's just like a little bit of growth, it's like, that's fine. You're doing all right. Like, staying consistent is a good thing, rather than going, it's the whole idea of like, your credit goes up if you're paying off debt rather than not having any debt, where it's like, it doesn't make any fucking sense, but it's just this shitty system that we live under. So,
yeah, like, profit's fine. Greed is not. And it's all greed, right? Capitalism system is all about greed. It's all about making the numbers go up at the sacrifice of everything else, right?
Exactly.
Like, it's funny. We're getting to the point now where a lot of companies, when they look at AI and they don't even need to cater consumers anymore. They only need to cater businesses or governments, right? That's why I laugh about NVIDIA. Basically, the gaming, NVIDIA is a GPU company, or they used to be, but now they're an AI and data center company. They don't give a shit about gamer consumers anymore. They don't. We're like 7% of their audience now. The rest is data centers and corporate customers. Like, it's crazy how things have pivoted away from being consumer focused.
And I feel like that, I don't want to say the bubble is bursting, but I feel like that's gonna happen at some point. Like because the AI is showing that it's not like helping in the way that they claimed. That like, oh, it increased productivity and all that. It just hasn't. You know, if anything, it's made it worse. Like my company, like next week, we're having like a meeting about like, you know, oh, here's like AI stuff you could do to help you out at your job or whatever. And like the two things I got from it is one, the email they sent looked like it was written by AI, and two,
Probably was.
like, and two, the nice thing was they said it's not required, which has me praying to God they're not investing in it. You know, that if they're not spending money investing in the tools, then they're not going to give a shit if we don't use it, right? Because my job, I have no idea how AI would be. I feel like I'd be less efficient at my job because my job is correcting mistakes and fixing problems. So if I have an AI like filter try to go through it, I have to then go through to be sure it's right anyway. So if anything, it's just giving me more shit to deal with. So I can't see that, you know, and and my company's not owned by like a private equity firm. It's like a family owned business since, you know, its inception. So hopefully they're not dumb fucks. I'm praying that they're not dumb fucks. They seem fairly smart. Like the company I've been at since the start of the year seems fairly well run. So I hope I don't have to deal with that.
No, we were asked to by our executives were pushing AI pretty heavily in November last year. And you can tell all the executives who are into it are the ones who are using like Gemini and ChatGPT, all the text-based stuff. And we're like, this is great. I don't have to read any of my peons or peasants' emails. I can just automate this through whatever. It's awesome. Because the day-to-day use, like when you actually go and use AI tools, whether it's image generation or like you can use it to make slideshows. I was asked to do a presentation for work recently, and I was told use Gemini to make all the images for it, which the first few you're like, oh, this is fantastic. It actually worked. But the time you save doing that, you'll end up hitting that, well, I need to adjust something or I need to tweak something. And when you go to do that, it fucks up. And that confidence is instantly gone. The time you waste trying to fix AI's mistakes, it destroys any benefit you had from it up to that point. And
Plus
I find that's with everything.
The further you go with AI too, is the quicker it slowly starts to lose its mind, and then crazy shit happens.
It lies, it hallucinates with confidence, and that's the worst thing. So executives look at the answers from AI and think, "Oh, this is fantastic. It can't be wrong." But I've seen more than a few companies feed in their legal documents and contracts into AI for questions or answers, and AI gets it wrong, and it's cost the company.
And then AI grabs that info from Reddit, and it's like, "This is true."
Yeah, and it feels like these companies are not blaming the AI tools.
No.
When really it's like, you know, they're just so entranced by it. When it's like, guys, like you can't, you know, it's cultish behavior, which I guess is just the norm down here, apparently.
Well, the best too is like you'll use these AI like checking devices now to like see if something's written by AI, and you run like an actual like novel through it. It's like, this is AI. It's just like, yeah, okay.
It has a double hyphen in it. That makes it AI.
God, fucking M dashes. I hate seeing an M dash.
Yeah,
I asked AI last week why it does that.
There are certain giveaways. Why does it do that?
Yeah. It does that because the data is trained on the authoritative sources, or the most scholarly sources are from, like, you know, use M dashes because it's proper English or proper grammar. That's one of the reasons. The other one is M dash can be used to replace a colon or a comma, so it's easier for AI to write a response that's punchy. The other one is if it's trying to give you an answer and it needs to pivot to a different thought, rather than spending time trying to figure out period or comma or semicolon, it just does M dash. That's why it does it. So you have to explicitly tell AI, fucking never use M dashes with my presence ever again. And he'll still do it because, you know, AI is terrible.
Because in my like English classes all throughout my life, I don't know if I ever was forced to use a dash, like ever.
No, it's like a 1900s thing.
Yeah, it's like who gives a shit, you know?
A textbook thing.
A dash is you use for like creative shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just glad I got out of fucking high school when I did, because holy shit, I can't even imagine what it's like now.
Oh God! Well, just the fucking things that kids say and believe these days, you know.
Well, not even like besides that, just like the technical shit, like how like fucking I couldn't even.
I'd bang my head against.
I'm trying to get all my daughters to do STEM. I want them to do trades. I've told them flat out, do trades. You'll make more money doing trades than you ever will anything corporate or anything else that's business. Just stick with trades. AI can't fucking take trades away.
Regardless of AI, someone will always need their toilet unclogged.
That's true. You get paid good money to be a plumber. Plumbers make
Oh,
mad
yeah.
money.
Oh, yeah.
Insane.
Welders. They need welders and machinists.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, let's keep rolling with the bad shit, right?
Let's move away from AI because we'll keep going.
Well, yeah, we'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk about Ubisoft. Ubisoft is
Jeez.
ending game development at Red Storm, resulting in 105 job losses.
Shit.
Yes, the historic Tom Clancy game studio that was known for Rainbow Six and Ghost Recon and all that. Like these days, they had been downgraded to just being like a support studio. Like I saw, I think it was on like the Reddit gaming leaks or whatever, where somebody had found like a list of 10 things they were doing. Like they were working on like a smaller XCOM like Rainbow Six game, doing like internal like extra development on like Siege, and I guess pitching a new Ghost Recon game, you know, a bunch of other stuff. So I guess they're just seeing them as like, oh, this is like a development studio that's working. It feels like it's one of those where somebody is stretched so thin that they do a little bit of so many things that they feel like, oh, we can just let them go because they're not so focused on one thing it's going to ruin everything.
Well, it
They're
seems
just
like
doing a bunch of little
Ubisoft's
things.
entire structure is Montreal does everything, and then we just get help from the 5,000 other studios we apparently have. Oh, and then Montpellier might do something.
Yeah. Like
If
it feels
they
like
ever finish.
like it feels like Ubisoft
whatever that
right
game
now is just downsizing, like significantly downsizing. Maybe because they're wanting to be bought. Hopefully not
Yes,
by the
that's what
fucking
I think.
Saudis, you know. But it feels like that's what they're doing. They're downsizing so that they can be purchased. Because if you think about it, Ubisoft is one of the most like overbloated companies ever, and this was even like pre-pandemic. Because you look at their games,
they
because
straight up have two studios that do stuff.
well, they're the ones that get credited, but they have support studios all over the world, and they all get credited. Like if you're like me, who have a soft spot for playing, you know, Assassin's Creed, and hell, I bought the Division 1, I've been playing it, and I'm like, this game's actually kind of fun. You look at like the development credits, and it'll say like Montreal or Montpelier, but then it'll say assistance from like, and it lists like 10 different Ubisoft studios all doing the work. So, you know, but most of them don't get like, you know, pitch original ideas. They're just support studios kind of a thing. So, but yeah, that's sad to see, because yeah, they're like one of the like legacy studios at Ubisoft, you know, like the Tom Clancy series at a time was like a heavy hitter for them, like one of their defining IPs, and in some ways maybe still is.
I mean,
But
I played Rainbow Six Rogue Spear for hours of the night when I was a kid in high school. Like my friends and I used to play that, and then it was Rainbow Shield, I think was the one I played, and then after that they kind of went off in a different direction with it. Like was it Siege is out now? Is this the popular one where they're adding heroes, and the heroes kind of go all over the place? It is far removed from the tactical planning that you used to have in the old school Rainbow Six games.
Yeah, because Siege was like I haven't played Siege, but I think it's like a multiplayer, like team-based thing where it's like you're trying to defend, and the other team's trying to get in or something like that. I don't know the whole details, but
It's
I
like
should give
Apex
it
and Overwatch vibes, I think. But yeah,
we'll see. Yeah, but like back in the day, I played a shit ton of the Vegas games, Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2. Love those games still to this day. Always had a soft spot for Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon. I mean, as I just said, I've been playing The Division, and I'm like, yeah, it's an RPG looter shooter that I feel like most people would hate, but I'm like, I'm kind of into it. I don't know. I'm a sicko, I guess. I don't know. But I've always had a soft spot for those style games. But I don't feel like they're going away. I think it's just Ubisoft is trying, because they haven't done a Ghost Recon since Breakpoint. There's still
the last time they did a Splinter Cell.
Oh,
isn't there a reboot coming?
They're remaking the first one. I believe that's still in development. I think Ubisoft said they're still working on that, because people were like, because they were canceling stuff, and everyone was like, is that one of them? I think they said it wasn't one of the canceled ones.
Beyond Good and Evil 2 any day now.
Just
it's still in active development.
Just
it's
cancel
coming.
it.
No, they're committed. Like you want to put the sunk cost
like
you want to put the sunk cost fallacy into Beyond Good and Evil 2 and just say fuck it, but they can't. I feel like it's a pride thing. They don't want to cancel it out of their own ego.
At least Duke Nukem Forever was exactly what they promised. Like this is
I don't know, but but I believe they're still working on the Splinter Cell remake. We still don't know what's going on with Ghost Recon. Rainbow
Black
Six
Flag
is
is
still
coming,
doing its thing.
right?
Oh, I am excited for the Black Flag remake. I will be.
I never
playing
played
that.
the original, but I would play the remake if it's good.
The original is very good. I think the remake is going to be closer to like the newer RPG style ACs. So if that's your vibe or not, that could be an issue. But I mean, I'm excited to just do pirate shit again because I loved it so much in Black Flag. So
Meanwhile, Prince of Persia fans were told to basically F off. So
yeah, canceling that Sands
good
of Time
too.
remake was a bad idea.
Oh yeah,
And Lost Crown is good. Yeah, I haven't
Lost
finished.
Crown was
It's
good.
very good.
that's why
I had to
people were
finish
so
that game.
hyped, and then they just canceled it, and everyone was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
critically acclaimed, and they dismantled the team. I mean, that's what Ubisoft is doing. They are a large, bloated company for sure, and they definitely, I think, need a change in leadership. Unfortunately, it's
Oh yeah.
a family-owned business.
Yeah,
Which is-
according
which is a
to
shame.
like Insider, like I guess Ubisoft has like a internal like forum page, and some of that has been like leaked to like gaming journalists, and most of them are just like they fucking hate the owners and want them to go. Like that's what people are bitching about. But yeah, if it's a family-owned company, it's not going to happen. It's just how it is. Nepotism. So let's see. Let's move on to some potentially nicer things. Xbox is hosting a partner event, a partner preview this week on the 26th at a 1 p.m. Eastern time for us people. The main headline is we're going to see more of a Stranger Than Heaven, the original IP that RGG's been working on.
Nice.
But outside of that, they've also said like GSC Game World and Owlcat games will be there. Some new reveals, world premieres, Game Pass announcements. Like there's gonna be an update on Stalker 2. Look at that Expanse game, but just little stuff they have been saying, but not a huge amount of stuff. So of course I'll be watching it just because I'm curious. I would like a Super Meat Boy 3D Shadow Drop. I would like that because
You think so? You think
I'm
that game's
ready.
gonna be any good? Because that doesn't have any involvement with the creator originally, right? Like Mullen
Yeah.
kind of had a bad fallout with that company. So
yeah,
I'm curious to see how it turns
that
out.
might have been over. Was it Super Meat Boy Forever?
I think so. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
kind of just like he's not bitter, but he always sounds bitter on TikTok, but he's definitely has some success with eugenics. But you
Yeah.
ask him about Meat Boy, and he's just like doesn't want to talk about it anymore. So I am
who
curious.
knows?
So I would check
I mean, the
it out.
trailer to 3D looks really good. Like it looks like just the original Super Meat Boy in 3D. So
It would be great to see some wins for Xbox this year, especially with the change up in leadership. Like I'm curious to see who hosts this event, whether it's Sharma or it can be somebody else.
Matt Bodie.
Yeah, I bet you it's going to be him. I bet you
Yeah.
it'll be front and center. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'll be curious to see what
hey,
they
we'll
do.
see. I mean, I'm all geared up for Horizon 6 coming out in May. So I think like the Horizon games typically like review well and everything. So I don't think it'll be any different. So
my fucking Sony brain heard Horizon 6. I was like, it just like the buffer just started. I was like,
yeah.
and I was like, all right.
Halo is coming to the Xbox. It's great.
Surprised they haven't yet at this point.
I mean, in theory, you could play Horizon Zero Dawn if you have one of those Xbox ROG allies like I do.
That's why Sony's pulling out of
horror.
the PC market.
Oh,
They don't
absolutely.
want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an interesting one, especially for you, Bill. The PS3 just got a system update.
Cool. I'll go pull it out of fucking storage.
So version 4.93, about a year after its previous 4.92 update. The vague description is this system software update improves system performance. So it's a Switch update.
Stability improvements, really? That's what they're doing years after?
Well, that's what they're saying, but apparently people looked into it and it's making it more difficult to jailbreak a PS3.
Oh,
Yeah. Because if you haven't done it by now.
Yeah. How many decades has it been since the PS3 was on store shelves? Like 15? Has it been 15
A year?
years?
2.
1 decade?
2.
No, it came out 2 decades ago.
Yeah.
It came out 2 decades ago. Yeah, so like 20 years
And
ago.
then they
they're
stopped- when did they
concerned
stop selling
piracy?
them? When
They
did they stop
stopped-
selling them?
Right around. When did they stop?
Because there
It
was
was-
a little bit of crossover with PS4, but not that much.
2017.
No, not a
It was
lot,
still going because Persona 5 came out on it.
I feel like the last PS3 game in a way.
There was a couple more. It's Sony. They don't kill their consoles until no one cares anymore. Then they just quietly kill them. It's
Yeah.
like PS2
Bloodborne was PS3, right?
No, Bloodborne was PS4 only. That was like
PS4?
one of the,
Okay.
that was one of the first like real. They were like, we're moving away from it.
We swear.
Meanwhile, they're still not moving away from the goddamn
PS4.
Well, actually, fun fact: Tales of Berseria, it was a PS3 game originally.
Yeah. Mhm.
That was a late one, but Japan got more than we did over here.
Naturally.
It doesn't surprise me. I'm wondering what other things they're going to quietly like kill off in the background with this update.
A PS3 store, just close it.
No, that's going to stay open until the end of time at this point. Fucking Sony's so afraid to even like consider closing it at this point.
I just want to say we got the cancellation of the PS3 store before GTA 6.
I'm surprised.
So you're
they still have
saying
the store
GTA
running,
6 is
right?
never coming out?
I mean, it probably will, but whatever.
PS3 store is going to outlive the PS5. Let's be real.
Well, because is it Xbox 360 that shut its store down 2
So,
years ago or last year?
Sony
Yeah.
is the first one that came out and said they were closing their store. All the gamers threw a bitch fit, even though they hadn't looked at the damn thing in like 12 years. Sony basically got bullied into leaving it open, and the Vita store that's still open as well. Then Nintendo says they're closing the eShop on the Wii U and the 3DS. Fans did the same thing. Then Nintendo told them to eat shit. And then Microsoft a week later was like, "We're closing this. Here's your time frame. Buy what you kill now." And that was basically that.
Because the 360, they gave people a little over a year. And if you had
Yeah.
looked at the 360 store at that point, it was a pretty barren wasteland already because a lot of companies had just pulled their games.
So was the PS3 store.
Yeah,
I don't get why people were
so many
mad.
people got upset about the 360 store, and they're like, "Here's a list of all the games." And I was looking at them like, these are like all but like a small handful of these are like playable on like Steam or other places, and the handful that are like were exclusive to it, you if you want to play them, you can go play them. Okay, it's not hard.
Well, not for the 360. The 360. So the reason why I loved my 360 so much was they had the Xbox Arcade, but there's the indie ones and then there's arcade. The arcade ones you can emulate today, through legal backup copies. But I think it was the indie ones you don't have access to. One of the two libraries you don't have access to emulate today. I mean, it'll come eventually. So, I have
because there's
file for it.
there's the Xenia emulator on like PC and everything. It's still a little experimental, but yeah, I mean, again, the amount of games that got lost honestly was not that much.
The biggest one was the Nintendo shutdown because that one like freaked people out.
Yeah,
I need to play Mario Maker for reasons, and I can't play Mario Maker on the Wii U.
But you have Mario
Although
Maker 2 on Switch, which is not as good.
The same.
It's not the same.
nowhere
It's
near as
not.
good. Anyway,
It was more like the thousands of just random indie shit that was on the fucking 3DS store that people were like, "Oh no, we didn't buy this when we had the chance."
I mean, I did fire by a couple of things before that store shut down.
I was giving people lessons on how to add money to their 3DS store accounts because it was such a complicated like.
Oh yeah,
nightmare.
you couldn't just buy shit directly with a credit card. I think that was trying to prevent like kids like swiping credit card information and just buying a bunch of shit, which is kind of
was it
smart.
like points or some shit, like gold coins?
No, you could put money on there, but you had to
do it
use
through a different thing and then merge your
basically you had to
accounts.
say like, I'm gonna add this amount of money on here through the card, and then you bought games that way. Yeah,
I had like 3 people I was explaining it to, and like 3, like at least a handful of them were like, "Fuck it, I don't care," and they just gave up. They're like, "That's too much work."
it's not worth it for SMT4.
Yeah,
I did buy SMT4. Anyway, our last bit of news. This is 3DO related. Our boy, Retro Love Letter, also known as Zixie's Games, but he's Retro Love Letter on YouTube. We reviewed his homebrew game, BioFury, quite a ways back. Last year, I'd say. Was it last year? Or the
yeah,
year
it was
before?
last year.
Okay. He's been working on another game for the 3DO, another homebrew game, and trying to make it more powerful than BioFury. And a demo of it is out. It is called Terminus, Terminus, and it definitely like tech wise is quite an improvement over BioFury. Like he has like shadow effects and everything. To me, I said it kind of reminded me of Alien Trilogy a little bit,
The
kind of the
way
aesthetic and the movement of everything.
I thought of it was BioFury was clearly he made a tech demo, like a very solid tech demo.
Yes.
And then this, he's like, all right, now that I have a working project, I'm going to make an actual like fully thought out experience. And from what I can tell from this trailer, it looks like it's much more fleshed out.
Oh yeah, it is. Though it's still very much like a work in progress. Like the enemies that he has are mostly just like shadows, like just kind of placeholder textures for everything. And he still has a couple of things to work out. I played the demo. In fact, Bill, we should put the link to the demo in the description so people can go download it and give it a try.
Send me that after the episode.
I will, yeah, because it's pretty neat. Apparently he like 3D printed all of the guns and then like took pictures of them and scanned them into the game. So that's why they look the way they do. He's had like his wife has been helping him with some of the 3D models and everything. So it looks really cool. I'm genuinely impressed by the work that he's been doing. And when the full version comes out, we will be reviewing it for the show.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
definitely.
So yeah, shout out to Retro Love Letter. He does good work.
Nice.
And that's everything.
There was no Nintendo music. They did offer a playlist of vocal tracks though this week.
No, thank God. I couldn't just make that myself.
Well, no, this is Nintendo. They have to do everything for us. You have to hold your hand. This is how you make a playlist.
Yeah, there was one day I was like, I opened the app because I wanted to listen to the Mario 3 soundtrack, but the GBA versions, and they weren't there. And I was like, I thought these were here. What the fuck you mean? So I got all mad.
Yeah, they're weird about specific things. Like we get the Switch 2 version of Fire Red and Leaf Green, which is just the Jeep. Sure. Whatever.
I mean, that's
Jake shaking his head.
Well, it's okay. I got a grudge. I don't like talking about Nintendo's fake news. Because when they drop their like, we released one soundtrack and it's got 2 songs and one of them you can listen for 10 minutes. Ooh, thanks Nintendo. Thanks very much. Or like when they drop a game randomly on the NSO and it's like, motherfucker. Sorry, I'm swearing so much. I'm angry at Nintendo.
We don't fucking care.
You can easily add so many more games to your virtual console, and you drip feed fans for a decade, and I hate it. So whenever I see them dropping a music track, I'm like, fuck you. I'll go to YouTube and I'll listen to your music on YouTube. Thank you very much. I have Nintendo Online. I pay your blood price, but I'm not listening to your music. Sorry. I hate their music.
They're like,
I hate the votes. I hate it.
The best we can do is golf on NES.
The only soundtrack I will be excited for on NSO's music is Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers Ultimate. You give me that soundtrack, then I'm in. Because that's like 50 million songs and they're all bangers and it's great. But they'll never do that. Sakurai will demand another Air Riders and Nintendo's not going to pay that price.
Well, there might be some like copyright issues with that because there's a lot of third-party music in that too.
Yeah, it's why the Brawl soundtrack's not up, because the Brawl soundtrack was also like amazing.
See, I love the Melee soundtrack.
The Melee soundtrack was also all of them were.
Yeah. I mean, there's a ton of soundtracks I'd love on NSO, but they just can't be bothered.
I'm here just double checking to make sure Smash Brothers isn't.
I was thinking about the drip feed. I'm like, oh yeah, the last like Genesis game update was like a year ago.
I don't think that's a Nintendo thing though. That's more Sega probably.
Well, they probably have to cooperate though.
Yeah.
And like I know it's a rights thing, and I know a lot of companies when they saw the success of NSO, they're like, well, why would we go through Nintendo when we can just sell our own compilation of games? And some of them right?
That's why like Mega Man, right? That's why like Mega Man and Contra and a lot of the Castlevania games aren't there because they don't need to be.
Although we got Mega Man on the Game Boy on NSO because we all want that.
Those
yellow Mega Man for the fans,
and those weren't on any collections.
No. Capcom pretends they don't exist.
The only one that's worth playing is 5 anyways, but
yeah,
5 on GB is good.
5 is the best one. Yeah.
Oh, Nintendo. They're such a frustrating company.
And yet we all
company you love to hate.
And we're all fucking suckers.
Yeah, I did buy a Switch 2.
I bought a Switch 2 as well, so I'm not better than anybody else.
We're better than the fanboys who...
It is a nice upgrade, though.
No, it is. It's a good console. It's just Nintendo is Nintendo.
Like, purely hardware, like purely on a hardware level, I do think it's a nice upgrade. I like it a lot more.
It's impressive hardware. My issue is it's the same shit with the Switch 1 where I feel like I'm gaslit in buying some of these games and I regret it. Like Bonanza. It's a fine game.
Yeah, it's
not
okay.
It's not a
Odyssey was
$70
better.
game.
It's not hooking me.
Odyssey was
like
better.
I haven't played it in a while. It just didn't hook me.
But aren't you excited for Mario Wonder Switch 2 version?
Please use the full name. Okay, Mario Wonder Switch 2, Nintendo Switch 2, Adventures in Bella Bella Park, or something. You got to use the full name. It's like the Mario Party. I bought the Mario Party with the upgrade, and it's Mario Party Jamboree something or other. Yeah, it's the full name. Nintendo has to put the entire alphabet in the title to mess up CO. It's gross. I love Mario Wonder.
Just call me when Fire Emblem Fortune's Weaves come out.
Then
I'm like, now we're
really
talking.
Looking
Now
that's
a fucking game.
See, I just had that horrible realization where I'm like, oh, they spent most of the Switch time just bringing all the Wii U games over. Are they going to spend all this time bringing the Switch games over to Switch 2?
Yeah.
Oh,
or add on $20 add-ons to everything in that library. That's what they're going to do.
And they're going to give us 3DS ports. I wish.
Yeah,
there's a couple I would like actually, but
yeah,
3DS, it's a good system.
Just give me Kid Icarus Uprising with a better control scheme, and I'm a happy guy. That's all I want.
What? Do you mean you don't want us to have the stand that also?
No, fuck off. Watch they make a stand for the Switch 2.
They're gonna make it mouse controlled somehow.
No, they make a stand for the Switch 2, and it's like, wait, this thing already has a stand. Like, what are we doing?
And soccer
crappy
like,
stand.
Geez.
I hate that dog.
Yeah, it's whatever. Anyways, we should probably get to our game, shouldn't we?
You mean this isn't the shitting on Nintendo podcast?
Yes.
That's what I signed up for.
Well, we should have brought Trip Hawkins in. I'm sure he'd love to dump on Nintendo.
Didn't Sony kill them? I don't even know.
One of these days we'll find out. God damn it, we'll get Trip on the show.
Well, we saw their E3 expo. We understand that even they had no idea what the fuck they were doing. So.
Yeah.
My favorite part of that video was still when they were showing Ridge Racer as a dig at PlayStation, and the guy in the background going, "Still a good game."
Ridge Racer is a good game.
It is a good game.
I do.
Love that
am
in the arcades.
Yeah, I've still been meaning to buy the arcade archives of it to mess around with it, but I just haven't done it yet. It never goes on sale. Like, what the fuck?
Well, what is it? It's like $10, isn't it?
No.
PS1 game.
No, I think it's more expensive than that, actually.
No. Is it just Ridge Racer or is it a collection of games?
No, it's not. Hold on. We're going to keep
This
the
is why I don't buy
Eye of Typhoon. Sorry, everybody.
That's why I don't buy these things. Right?
I've way too many games on my wish list. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
I think it's back here. It is $17.
That's less than a physical copy.
It's crazy.
If it was 10, I would have just bought it outright. I'd be like, why not?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Also, Ridge Racer Type 4 is currently going for like $50. That's great.
It's the best game in the series.
It is. So it deserves it, but at the same time, it's also like,
just give me
I appreciate when companies.
We need a Ridge Racer collection. That's what we need.
Yes. Like I don't want to advocate for piracy. Like, and I'm always thankful that there are services like NSO that exist for those who don't want to delve into emulation, right? Like if you can give people a legitimate way to buy retro, that's fine. That's great. But I have issues when companies gouge their player base, right? Like the Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green bullshit for Nintendo or the Pokemon company. That pisses me off. $17 for Ridge Racer, that upsets me. There's no reason for them to be that expensive unless they're adding like behind the scenes materials of some kind, right? A documentary. Like if they're doing the digital clips thing, then I'm a sucker. I'm all in. But if it's just a straight up port, it's crazy.
See, I as somebody who knows how to emulate, I much prefer buying them on here because it's like I could just boot it up and it works and I don't have to think about it. You know, I like the convenience of just having it, you know, and I don't advocate for piracy, but I'm not your dad. So just do what you want. Okay. You just go ahead. I don't give a shit. Okay. I really don't.
Yeah.
So
just don't let Daddy Nintendo know.
Yeah, exactly. But speaking of not giving a shit, the Eye of Typhoon was a 2D fighting game released in 1996 in, I believe, Korea only.
South Korea only.
Only
Yeah.
South Korea.
And you
The
know
box
it's
art-
Korea, and you know it's Korea because you get a giant LG logo in space.
Yes.
The same LG logo now, too. It's the same
And
one.
fun fact, LG owns Gold Star, or what's left of Gold Star, so just tying it around the 3DO.
Yes, and they had made one of the variants of the 3DO, the worst one. One that
Can I
doesn't
say
work.
how much I appreciate how good the LG logo video looks like in this game? It might be my favorite part of this game is the LG logo and the corporate logos, the animation and the music.
Well, to be fair, Jake, you are here because you chose this game. So why the
is it
hell
me?
did you choose this game?
Well, that was like a while ago. Oh, you know why? Is because Limited Run did a repackaged re-release of this game, I think a couple years ago. I want to
did
say,
they really?
knowing Limited Run, they probably announced it 5 years ago, and they only started delivering it last year to people. That's usually what they do. And I saw that news, and I saw
Don't
people
worry,
angry.
I
I'm like,
fucking
that's a
know.
3DO game.
Don't worry, I fucking know. God damn it!
Yeah, never.
God.
Don't buy from Limited Run. And I also find it interesting.
These games
'cause
suck too. Fuck.
But it's nostalgia you have for us playing it in your youth.
I
right?
have
That's
no
what we do.
nostalgia for Bubs.
We all love Bubsy. Come on.
I'll-
Kids love Bubsy. It's like next.
That's
Platform
it's
game without
future.
the platformer.
It's future content. So stay tuned.
That's true. So I always love it when you have games that are North America and you have games in Japan and Europe, and there's differences between the regions. I love that. But that's usually the regions that you see exclusive games for. So and the only other region I know that's prominent is Brazil and Master System, right? Brazil has a huge Master System market because of the economy and whatnot. So I love seeing Brazilian games that are exclusive there. This is the first time I think I've come across a game that is exclusive to fucking Korea. Like, it's just wild to see.
It's probably not the only one though.
No, there were probably a few other ones. But what I found interesting is the company that makes it. I'm trying to remember the name of the company. Viccom, I think his name.
When I first saw it, I thought it was Viacom, and I went, "There's no way." And then I did the on my glasses and went, "Oh no, it's actually Viccom. Who the fuck is Viccom?
Yeah, well, I had to look him up because I'm like, who the hell is this? Who is Viccom and what his company is? So apparently,
Who is this
they were
man?
published. Well, they're like a publisher, and they used to deal with importing arcade machines from Japan into Korea. If you look at some of the history of the company, there's some scandals with them importing pieces of slot machines illegally to assemble in Korea as a gambling thing. But then they move over to the more legitimate business of Japanese arcade machines. So they had a partnership with SNK, and they would bring SNK's games to Korea. And I guess they had such a good relationship, they asked for dev kits and some training so they could start making their own games. And this is the second of their 2 games. They have a wide, vast library at Viccom. We should all know about Viccom. They have 2 games, and this is the second one. And it was supposed to be on the Neo Geo, right? Which makes sense because SNK is all about the Neo Geo, right? But I guess when they saw it, it didn't pass the sniff test, so they canceled it for Neo Geo. So they released it for the 3DO in Korea only, and MS DOS in Korea only.
Also only in Korea only in 96.
1996.
The other game they made was a game called Fight Fever for the Neo Geo. So Aaron and Dre have to talk about this game at some point.
I cannot wait for the Neo Geo Go episode
Might
on
be a hidden
Fight
gem. I don't know,
Fever.
guys.
That cover art looks like
It's SNK as hell.
it looks like it could be some strange hentai if you looked at it.
I mean, to me, it looks like King of Fighters on like Temu or something.
I don't know. I just see a
Temu
lady
King
of
surrounded
Fighters
by
Or like
men,
art,
and I'm
like
just like this. I
art
don't like
of
where this is
fighting
going.
or whatever. Like there are way too many fighting game series on like Neo Geo. I can't keep track of them all.
Oh, there's a bunch. And you know what? Some of them, though, are actually, I use the term hidden gem too much, but they actually are hidden gems. There's some great fighters on Neo Geo.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like, that's why I'm like, to see that style on the 3DO, I said at the top of the episode, it's one of the top 5 fighting games in the 3DO. I don't even think there are 5 fighting games in the 3DO,
no,
but you
there
guys
are.
might know better.
There are
than me.
more than
Is there
5.
really?
And funnily enough, there is an
You've
SNK
covered 4 before this one, actually. Believe it or not. Actually,
Oh, okay.
five if you count Mortal Kombat.
Well, funnily enough,
What?
there is an SNK fighter on 3DO because there was a port of Samurai Showdown.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
and it's
Okay.
very good.
It's the
It's
second
fantastic
best
port.
fighter on the system if you don't count Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah,
Can't count Mortal Kombat because that's homebrew, right?
yeah.
As good as it is, but it's
So Super
homebrew.
Street Fighter 2 still winning.
Yeah,
Stay
well,
winning, boy.
that was considered the best port of that game up until the Arcade Perfect ports. So
Yeah. So, but this game, knowing this company's history with SNK, it sure explains why Eye of Typhoon is the way that it is. It is very, very SNK.
it's weird. Like it feels like an SNK fighter if it was like slightly off in like every way.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, because it doesn't have that like SNK polish.
Yeah, like it's good. Like it looks good. The graphics are for 3DO standards are pretty good.
Yeah, like I was impressed at the models of all the fighters. Like they're very detailed 2D sprites.
There's a wide variety of a cast too. Like this,
Oh, yeah.
the characters are all
characters.
fairly interesting.
Mm-hmm. And when I first booted this up on the emulator, I was worried because I think it was like there's no menu or options or anything. Like I just booted right into like single or team. I was like, this one, I guess. And then the character select screen, everything felt too fast. And I was like, oh no, am I going to have a fucking issue with the speed again on this thing? But I get into the game and speed was fine. It maybe felt a little fast, but not like terrible. Like I could still play it, I guess.
Well, remember that issue with speed wasn't even an issue. That was just the game.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
So I ran into that as well when I was doing my exhaustive research for your guys' show because I have to put in the research.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So I guess with the emulators, I tried both 4DO as well as RetroArch with Opera, and I had the issue where it was like running at lightning speed, and I guess it's tied to refresh rate. So I had to lower the refresh rate on my monitor, and once I did that, the game was much more playable, but still fast. It's not a slow game at all.
The funny thing is, in the previous fighting game we talked about, Shadow War Succession, the worst game on 3DO by far.
Oh,
there was
by
a point.
far.
There was a point in the episode where Thrak had mentioned that he couldn't play it because it was too fast and that he was having emulation issues. And I was like, no, that's just the game.
That's just the game.
Because I think because it was running at 60 and then I cut the frame rate in half and then it was a little bit more playable. I was like, okay, at 30, I dropped the frame rate to make it more playable. Dre's having a heart attack at that idea, but like it is what it is, man.
Because of that, I looked up multiple different like reviews and playthroughs I could find on YouTube of it, and every one of them was like, "No, this game's just stupid fast and unplayable."
Yeah, like at least Eye of Typhoon is like fine.
No, this is a functioning game.
Yeah. But it's
You and I can only see 24 frames anyway. We all know that. But Typhoon, though, you know what it is?
My
That yes, the
glasses don't
sprites
have
look.
the 120 frame update yet.
That's right. We need the HD. We need the HD upgrade to our glasses.
Can I
Next step
get
is the
these in
metaverse.
Can I get these in 8K?
8K glasses. With Typhoon, the sprites look great, but it's like it's missing just like one of every 6th frame should be more. There should be more there. It's not as fluid as an Neo Geo title. And like when I watched video footage of the DOS version, thinking the DOS version might be better. No, the 3DO is probably the best version to play, but I feel like it's missing frames of animation, and I think that's where they cheaped out, unfortunately. Because otherwise, it's a gorgeous game. Did you guys watch the full intro to this game by chance?
It looks like a Saturn game. It's so
Why is the intro to this game have 3D models and there's a 3D model fight? And then it goes to a 2D sprite game. What was the line of thought there?
I have no idea why, but like the 3D fighting, like the two guys fighting each other in the moment, it reminded me of the FMV intro to Final Fantasy VIII.
Don't
Not
insult
nearly
my-
as nice.
Don't insult Final Fantasy VIII like that. There's many reasons to insult that game, and that is not one of them.
To
sir.
breathe,
The intro's the best part of
to
that thing.
breathe is to shit on Final Fantasy VIII, buddy. That's how I live my life.
Oh man. I was gonna say, if you want to compare it to anything, compare it to that horrifying intro to the Sailor Moon. The Sailor Moon fighting. That's another fighting game we've covered for this goddamn
Well,
system.
that intro was fucking nuts too. Yeah,
That intro is also CG for a 2D fighter. So.
yeah, but it was
Like,
better
what's
than
the-
this one.
Is this them like prototyping? Like this is what we could be doing, but you bought a 3DO instead of a Saturn, so we're sorry.
You're
You
like,
get
is this
2D
on
sprites.
Ultra 64? Oh, it's on 3.
No, this is FMV. It actually kind of looked like that weird Final Fantasy VI 3D tech demo thing on N64 a little bit.
Kind of.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
The one that everyone's like, Final Fantasy VII's coming to N64, and everyone's like, no, it's not.
Sorry.
We get Quest 64. That's all we get. But it's okay.
Hey, we got Ogre Battle.
Mike's just going to appear out of nowhere and be like, you talk about my game.
He's waiting in the wings.
I got to play that this year. I committed. Yeah, I just thought the intro was odd. It feels like they wanted to do two different things, right? Like the research, the resources they put into that 3 intro could have been spent on drawing more frames of animation for the game itself. I don't know.
Yeah. I would have loved if this had like a cheesy, like 2D Saturn intro, like for like Burning Rangers or something, where it's like, this is fucking amazing, but we don't get that.
Yeah.
Apparently, that 3D intro is like worse than the DOS version, supposedly. But the DOS version is worse in every other way, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, the DOS version doesn't have the 3D intro. The music is not as good. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Which, I mean, is DOS. I mean, can you name? Are there 5 fighting games on DOS? I don't even know.
Did Street Fighter get a DOS port? I'm sure it did.
Maybe that one.
I mean, there were 50 billion ports of Street Fighter 2. One of them had to just sneak into DOS, you know. But yeah, this game, as far as like the gameplay goes, there's single and then there's team, right? So you can just do 1-on-1 fighting, or you could have 2-on-2. In the team, I could not figure out how to switch my characters. Did you guys figure it out?
It's not tag. It's just team. It's a different genre. It's a whole other genre.
Because when I would fight guys, like when I fight the team, sometimes I'd fight the first guy, sometimes I'd fight the second guy, and I was like, what the hell? And I was trying all kinds of button combinations to be like, is this like Marvel vs. Capcom where I can swap or something? I guess not.
No,
they were just there,
sure it's
supporting on the sideline. Yeah.
It really is King of the Fighters Temu edition.
Kinda. It's like one of those things where like they do everything just good enough to be passable.
Yeah,
probably even a step above passable.
Yeah,
passable is kind of mean to this.
Yeah, this is copying your homework, like copying somebody else's homework, and it's like
making it just different enough.
Yeah, this is AI copying your homework.
It wouldn't be that harsh. Like this game at least has originality to it in a sense.
It's fine. Like it's the most fine fighting game I think I've ever played.
Like it's
some of the characters are interesting though, right? Like the main character is wearing his name is Hoyo. He's wearing a zebra print, which is something in 2026 would get him canceled. But I guess in the 90s it was a cool thing to do for your lead.
What's wrong with zebra print?
The descriptions for all of the characters are amazing. So according to Wikipedia, we've got Hoya, the main hero of the game, a fighter from Korea. We've got Roy.
That's all you need to know.
He's fighting for the Kim Jong-un.
Wrong Korea.
I'm not sure that
specify, damn it.
There's no zebras in North Korea.
There might be.
I don't think North Korea had the 3DO.
That's a shame. A true shame.
There's Roy, a rugged American adventurer. Of course he's Roy. There's Sari, a Japanese koenichi. There's Cho Hong, a female Chinese warrior who believes in Hoya. She believes in him.
Like he's a religion?
I guess.
Yeah.
Or she's just there for moral support.
Believes in him, but still enters to fight anyway, and has to fight him at some point.
All right. Now this is where I'm questioning whether these are from the game or this is just someone wrote them for Wikipedia. We've got Wang Chang, a Chinese glutton who is known for playing mahjong. He's a big fan of Triple Threat.
Shout out to Triple Threat.
Mui, a mysterious jungle warrior from Thailand.
Ooh.
Harry Nelson, a noble English gentleman who fights using his whip.
It's like a character in Naked Gun or something.
Talok, an Aztec warrior from Mexico. Is he an Aztec or whatever?
I mean, Aztecs weren't just in Mexico. Never mind.
Whatever.
Never mind.
Dalma Desai, a small elderly Korean man who carries a mystical wooden stick. Good for him.
Beating up the elderly. Let's go.
He just found it one day, and it's mystical.
Musai Toro, a Japanese ninja. He sure is.
As opposed to a Korean ninja.
He's actually my favorite character in the game, not gonna lie. Well, that's Natasha, an enormous Russian woman.
That's pushing it. That's pushing it.
Okay.
Look,
Okay.
she's 8 feet tall. She's a baddie. No disrespect to Natasha. Just gonna say, she was my favorite character. I like the big characters in these video games. It's like Andre in Street Fighter 3, Natasha in King of the Fighters Temu Edition. It's the same thing. Same level of quality.
Zangief's true love is in this game.
And then we have Jarkil Marcion, a masked Italian
Marciano.
Marciano.
Bill Marciano.
You gotta sell it.
Do Italian.
A masked Italian dancer who doubles as a fighter, eh? I got no Italian in me.
and then the bosses are Major Powell, a sub-boss military fighter from England, and Mashivara, a final opponent.
Mashivara.
A demon from India. The boss has 2 separate forms, a female one, first round, and a male one, second round.
I feel like that has to be, maybe I'm giving the game too much credit, but that might be like a reference to like a mythical character in Hinduism, you know?
Maybe.
But maybe I'm giving the game too much credit.
Yeah, I think you might be onto something, but then I don't know. I do like how the both bosses have transformations, right? Powell was cool because he's like regular Russian Dolph Lundgren looking guy in for round 1, and then he's like stone or a robot in round 2 for some reason. But I do appreciate how the final boss, the male and the female forms, how both of them are obnoxiously annoying with the projectiles. Because you really want a cheap final boss fight in a fighting game.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically some of the art is something.
Yeah.
Just looking at some of these stills. I like how every character feels like they are just like legit the Temu versions of characters from other fighting games.
Yeah, it's like the controls weren't terrible, but they weren't great either.
Yeah.
You know, they operate in this weird mode where it's like the right brain could be like, these are great, but I don't know. Like I would occasionally do special moves, and I was like, how the fuck did I do that? Because I'm a button masher in fighting games. So I was like, I try to recreate it because, well, I being a Mortal Kombat guy, I just always goes down forward punch. That's got to be something, right? And most of the time, it usually was. So, and then I would try to spam that. But what I found in this game was I could not get past the second fighter. Like the first fighter, fine, right? I kind of usually would kick their ass. Second round, it's like Mortal Kombat. It's like the game read what I was going to do and just cheat and just beat me. And I could never beat the second fighter, no matter what character I had, whether it was single or team, just couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, it was like the most okay fighting game I think I've played in a while.
Yeah,
because like you got to remember too, like the 3DO controller is not the most intuitive fighting game controller there is.
No.
They made Street Fighter work on it barely, but
they needed to make a whole controller for Street Fighter to work.
Well, it's if you're good with the Super Nintendo control setup, it's basically the same. You just kind of have to reach over to the P button, which is a little awkward, but you get used to it. Yeah, but most fighting games, it's kind of like it's an experience is the best way to put it.
Like you need 6 buttons, you need 6 face buttons, and very few consoles have 6 face buttons.
Yeah,
like I've always had a preference for fighters that stick with 4 buttons. Like I like a lot of Neo Geo's fighting games where just the ABC and then D is maybe a kick or something. Like I love Samurai Showdown. That was one of my favorite games in arcades.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the less buttons. Like even today, like one of my favorite fighting games is like Guilty Gear.
I got annoyed when
Strive. Arxis, yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
But when they added a couple extra buttons to Strive, I got annoyed. It's like I don't have the finger reach to do all 6 buttons. I'm terrible with it. I'm never good at fighting games, although I like playing them. So yeah, 6 button standard sucks.
See, like an arc fighter is like the big thing there is like you just kind of, it's all about the flow and you just kind of flow. You basically just kind of have a feel for it. Like I've never been a big Street Fighter or I was okay at Tekken. Like Tekken, I kind of got the feel for. But yeah, a lot of fighting games. It's just kind of like I'm never that good at them.
See, I've always been like a Soul Calibur guy, and I feel like Soul Calibur gets away with having the 4 buttons fairly well because they're not like specific like punches or kicks or whatever. It's just 4 different kinds of attacks.
Yeah,
And
like the
Soul
Tekken
Calibur- and
style kind of.
Yeah, and you kind of just learn to chain them together in ways that just kind of, as you said, like the flow kind of a thing. Yeah, Soul Calibur is just Tekken with weapons.
Yeah,
Pretty
and
much.
shorter combos than Tekken, right? Tekken was always unattainable for me because the combos are so damn long, but Soul Calibur is much more shorter combo chains, and
Yeah.
you could play that game very technically and learn all the flows, or you can button mash just fine. Like I was a tacky player for the entire franchise, right?
I'm
even,
a Mashing boy, but I just love playing Soul Calibur because it always feels like when you're playing it, even if you're button mashing, you're like, oh, I'm so good at this. Like the game does a good job of making you feel like you're good at the game, even if you're not.
Even as much as the game gets a lot of shit for other reasons, even Dead or Alive has a very good fighting engine.
I've always the few Dead or Alives I've played, I did enjoy how the combat felt, but that reminds me more of like Virtual Fighter.
It's an interesting thing where it can be super technical if you want it to be, but you can also just like be casual with it and still be good.
Yeah, and that's same with like Virtua Fighter as well, because when they put out Virtua Fighter 5 for like the 5th time or whatever, I've been playing with it.
They're afraid of 6. They're afraid of the number 6.
They're working on
Coming.
6. No, they're
It's
working
coming.
on it.
They finally got over
doing
they got over their fear.
But yeah, playing a bit of Virtua Fighter 5 again. Like that's another game where it's like, yeah, you could just button mash it, or you learn very like 2 or 3 button combos. And you're just like, okay, whatever. But that's what I always liked about Virtua Fighter was there's like 3 buttons: punch, kick, block. Go for it, kid. And then later they added the grapple button and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's either you can either make it technical or you don't. It's
I appreciate the more simplistic fighting games. And you get into like Street Fighter, like the alphas and the 3s, where you're getting all these crazy like combos. I'm just like, no. Like Blaze Blue, get the fuck out of here.
That's an art. That's an art game. You can kind of just feel your way through it if you're good enough.
I've tried. I feel like I'm an idiot playing those games.
So I played so much Persona 4 Arena, I just kind of got good at it.
Yeah. So me, it's just those techie ones I can't do.
Well, that's why like when you look at like Typhoon, and it's similar to like a lot of SNK games like Sam Show in some ways. Not as good. No, it's not as good, but it's that
like
same thing
or
where
like Art of Fighting.
Yeah,
Art
it's
of
more like
Fighting
Art of
or, like,
Fighting, right?
King of
Or King of the
Fighters.
Fighters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like you get punished for the jumping, and that was always hard for me as a kid playing these kind of games. You're punished for jumping. You really need to learn the ground game, and it's not necessarily combos. It's when to attack, when to get close, poking. Like that stuff I didn't appreciate till I started learning Street Fighter 6 when that came out a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Learning the ground game and how that game is structured is so different than Mortal Kombat and other games, right? It really is quite a bit different. And this game, like if this came out on the Neo Geo, which I think you can play the prototype. I think the prototype's floating around there.
Probably.
Compared to like other Neo Geo games, it doesn't stand a chance. It is not top 5 of the Neo Geo.
No.
Even if you like take out the top Neo Geo games and you put it to like the B tier or the C tier fighting games in Neo Geo, Typhoon does not even come close to that.
No.
But on the 3DO, it has a chance. It's pretty good on the 3DO. Not to knock the 3DO, but like there's less competition for fighting games here. Whereas Neo Geo, it's really just fighting games. I know there's other stuff on there.
Fighting
like,
games, shmups, and like side-scrolling shoot 'em ups, basically.
Yeah.
And
like,
Neo Turf Masters, the best golf game ever made.
Oh, and puzzle
Good one,
games and
yeah.
stuff too.
There's some banger sports games. SNK made some really good ones, like Baseball Stars.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
See, like when
but
I
like
think
the
3DO
is so different than that.
Yeah.
When I think 3DO Fighters, it's definitely at its highest third. If we're not counting Mortal Kombat, I'm kind of like hesitant on that one because it's technically not official.
Like it's a real game, you know?
It is a real game, but it's also like it arguably might be the best fighter on the system if we count it.
Yeah, that's more of like, do you like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, those two are kind of tied.
You know what I mean? Because those games play differently, it's like you'll kind of prefer one over the other.
If we're
It's a
counting
great
official,
version of MK2 for sure.
Oh yeah. Like if it counted, it'd be my favorite, but I'm a Mortal Kombat guy, so.
if we're counting official releases, though, this game is definitely most likely the third best behind Street Fighter and Samurai Showdown because it's not going to be Way of the Warrior.
No.
The Sailor Moon game is whatever. We haven't played that Yu Yu Hakusho game yet.
Not yet, but we will.
we count the wrestling, Royal Pro Wrestling? That's kind of a fighter.
Wrestling games are kind of their own breed, but since it's like the only one, we can throw it in there, and I thought it was all right.
Yeah, and we don't count Shadow whatever because that's not a game. That's a waste of time.
That was a mistake.
I'm convinced that was a scam, like a cash grab scam.
It felt like one, yeah.
Like,
but there are a couple of other fighting games on here we haven't played yet, like Rise of the Robots.
Rise of the Robots. Which,
we played Primal Rage.
That's not a top 5 game.
I forgot about Primal Rage.
Is Eye of Typhoon better than Primal Rage? I would say so.
Wait. We forgot about one. We played Balls.
Oh,
I forgot about Balls.
Oh God,
it's a 3DO version of Balls.
It's the best version of Balls.
Yeah, it's
the director's cut.
If you go back,
yeah.
What, they had cubes? Is that the new character?
No, they were circumcised.
It's got the soundtrack is cleaner, but it's still sex noises, so it's like whatever.
If you go back and listen to that episode, I was like horrifically ill when we recorded it, and I was just having a meltdown.
My favorite part
about
that is we were
out
like
over 3D balls.
My favorite part of that episode is where we're like, this might be the worst game on the system. Yeah, we had no idea.
Not even close. Not even close anymore. It'd probably get bumped up a couple spots nowadays.
It's mid. That's the best way of putting that game.
Since this game is on Korea only, have you guys looked at other 3DO libraries in other countries to see if there's anything else that was exclusive?
We played a few Japan only games. Like
there's a few Japan only games. We'll eventually cover them all. Basically, I don't think there's any PAL exclusives. Like any.
I'd have to look. I know, like for Japan exclusives, obviously the Sailor Moon game.
The Yu Hakusho one.
Yeah, we'll get to that eventually.
There's some weird, shitty Alfred Hitchcock thing. It's not. Trust me, it's not nearly as.
You don't know. You haven't played it. What if Hitchcock made a banger video game?
Actually, I have. I have most of the retro achievements. Okay, it has retro achievements, and it's. I'll talk about it in the future. Okay. It's a thing.
Also, this is where I'd normally like look at reviews for this game, but there's none on Wikipedia. And then I went to Moby Games, which is usually my go-to for a second attempt. There's nothing. There's no reviews for this game. I couldn't even find a YouTube review like of some guy reviewing it. I found playthroughs, a lot of playthroughs, but no reviews.
Were there any comments?
No, like nothing.
Really? Holy shit!
On YouTube there was.
Oh,
on YouTube there's a few. I saw a few people on the Let's Play saying that surprisingly competent was the one that was a standout.
I was on my TV, so I couldn't really see the comments.
I mean, in a way, surprisingly competent isn't a bad descriptor.
Yeah,
I'm surprised there's no. Actually, I'll ask Reddit. This might be dangerous.
Well, you know what this means, guys? It just means that you guys have to put in the episode description your review, rank it out of 5 stars, and then submit that shit to OpenCritic and kind of get on there. You got to be the authoritative source of this exclusive review on Eye of Typhoon.
No, we'll submit it to like Moby Games. That's where we kind of belong. Yeah.
Well, one person gave it 3 stars.
I typed in Eye of Typhoon game Reddit. The first thing I see is someone saying the Eye of Typhoon, a great game.
Yeah, on the 3DO Reddit.
It's fantastic. Somebody said.
I mean, Reddit's the authoritative place for gamers. That's why ChatGPT harvests all the information. It's just.
Oh wait, I found that limited run games 30th anniversary release of Eye of Typhoon for 3DO and PC.
Yeah. 30th anniversary.
I guess that came out.
We all had it on our calendars. Mario, Link, Eye of Typhoon's anniversary. It's a big celebration. Fuck Shantae. Eye of Typhoon. That's what the fans crave.
You know what the best part about that is? It was such an effective re-release that it's not even mentioned on the Wikipedia page.
God damn.
Somebody must have bought it and gotten their game late. That's right.
There's a video subreddit of somebody with it.
Yeah.
Have you guys looked at eBay? Is it on eBay? I'm curious now.
Ooh, now I need to see.
Got to be worth something, right?
This shows too how poor it was when there's a guy on the 3DO Reddit asking if this is a new like 3DO game.
Oh, it is $200.
Ew. No, thank you.
The original or the new one?
The new one.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, somebody is selling the PC version for $300. The original version.
Oh boy.
I think it's still shrink wrapped. Oh no, it's not. It's just very clean. Good God, man.
You need all that fudge, huh?
Just
Sorry, my wife just stole a bag of fudge. You can have the fudge. Yeah, I know. As you're crinkling a paper bag on the microphone.
Press F to fudge.
that just sounds bad. That sounds like a really bad.
Take your fudge. It's fine. Look, if you don't eat them, I'm going to, and I don't want to. So anyway, we go. Sorry, it's a fundraising thing. We got fudge. That's what it was, and
Nice.
$44 Canadian for 6 blocks of fudge. And yeah,
Was it worth it?
The person who's fundraising got, I think, $14 out of the whole thing.
okay. Sorry, it's not my show, so I gotta be nice. I'm being really, really bad guest right now. Talking about food.
No, it's all good.
No, let your wife cook, dude. Let her go off.
I don't know. You know what's better than fudge, guys? Eye of Typhoon for the 3DO.
I was gonna make
Might
a
be
joke
top
about
10 flavors of
getting
fudge.
Strong armed by the Girl Scouts at a grocery store like over the weekend.
Was that your wife's podcast debut?
That's the peanut butter one.
Oh, peanut butter one. Yeah, you don't like peanut butter fudge. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I love peanut butter fudge. Ship it down here.
Honestly, I'm not a fudge guy to begin with. It's a bit too sweet. Now I'm being told to get off the fudge topic. If you guys want Canadian Girl Scout cookies, you let me know. I'll hook you up with a arrangement because we sell those too.
Fudge, I have to be in the mood for.
It's like super sweet, and that's my thing.
No, that's
I'm more of a
fair.
salty fudge guy.
It's
Sometimes I'm in the mood for like something really sweet, so I get it.
Yeah.
the last
That's why I like
fudge I
Mortal
had was
Kombat.
pickle
Mortal
fudge.
Kombat is the salty snack of the savory world. That's
Yes.
how it works.
Yes, and Eye of Typhoon is like that cheap dollar store candy you get.
Yeah. Necro wafers.
Yeah, you eat it and you're like,
Circus
"Ah,
peanuts.
no, they're better than circus peanuts. No, they're like some like half stale peach rings. And you're like, these are fine, I guess. You just gotta move on with your life.
I feel like Balls 3D would be, or Rise of Robots would be like the circus peanuts of the snack world. Circus peanuts are so bad they don't even sell them anymore. like they're just not a thing anymore.
They're dreadful. Like who thought that was a good
They
idea?
sell like knockoff ones at like the grocery store I go to, and I'm always like,
Don't buy them.
no,
Don't-
I've never been tempted. I've always seen them and just gone.
Steal them. Just do it. I will condone theft in this case.
No, I frequent.
I'd rather
that
eat
store.
styrofoam
Crime.
peanuts over the real thing. Like it's just
Yeah,
like
Imagine you
that and
buy a
banana
pack-
flavored candy from grandma's place. That's the kind of candy that reminds me of. Oh.
Imagine you buy a package from eBay and it's just like they use circus peanuts for the padding.
they probably last just as long.
They would, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I have Typhoon. What are we rating this thing?
Must play. Okay, stay away. I'm gonna say this is like the most okay game.
It's I don't know if it's the most okay game we've played, but it's one of them. It's certainly one of the games of all time. So for that, I'm gonna give it a measly okay.
A measly okay.
Measly okay.
It's a top 50 3DO game. It's got to be, right?
Well, let's not get crazy
honestly,
here.
So high up that list, right?
Honestly, it might not be top 50, but it's creeping up there.
Does it beat the porn games? That's the question.
Ooh, that I can't answer yet. Oh no, I have to do some of my research and I'll let you know.
It beats
I will say,
Cyberdillo.
like-
We know that.
It's
Oh yeah,
It's surprisingly okay. Like when I played it, besides the load times, which I mean you got to expect with the 3DO, I thought this game was all right. I think
mean,
it's worth playing.
They're faster than the Neo Geo CD.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't.
Wait,
I
was
didn't.
this a
hate
cartridge?
game at all.
No,
No,
it was,
no,
it was
it's
a CD.
discs.
It's CD. Yeah.
Okay, right.
The
Yeah,
Oh,
box
you
is
meant
just
Neo Geo
weird
CD.
for
Yes,
some-
Neo Geo
Yeah,
CD is
the-
notoriously awful. Yeah.
the 1-speed CD drive, and it was
Yeah.
Sure was.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this game's perfectly fine. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's not bad enough to hate, but it's not good enough to like.
It's unremarkable is like kind of the way to put it. It's like
Yeah,
you go in with like low expectations and you kind of come out with like expectations where you're just kind of like, that wasn't bad, but I feel nothing. Like that's kind of the way I felt after playing.
Yeah, it's like a grocery store trip. You're just like, whatever.
I bought these running shoes off Temu, and they didn't fall apart in the rain.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. 3 out of 5. Would Temu again? It was surprisingly okay. That's yes. What you guys said was what I would say for this one.
Yeah,
it's like you're crossing a chasm, and you're using like a plank, and the plank breaks, but you are able to get across. That's kind of my thought on this game. It's like, hey, it worked, and then you move on.
I didn't die. You know what? I'll take it.
Things are looking up this week.
Yeah.
Got to play Eye of Typhoon. Didn't die. It's okay.
So we're pretty much okay around the board on this one.
Oh yes. I'm sure Viccom and LG will be stunned.
I don't actually. Apparently, Viccom does still exist, but they're a different name now. According to
God, I hope they're listening.
I don't even know if they
the CEO actually in the credits was listed as grandfather, and go look him up. His history is interesting. The whole slot machine scandal and reaching out to SNK, like there's some interesting history in that company that was pretty wild to see. So the guy's a character for sure.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. Well, I guess with that we can wrap up this episode. Jake, once again, thanks for joining us, man.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Would you like to shout out your podcast again?
Yes, right. This is where I spam my show. Yes, Press B to Cancel is a podcast. Shockingly, we are a video game podcast, mostly retro, but we also do other stuff. When does this episode air? Is this episode next week?
Tomorrow.
It's out now.
Damn, there goes my timing. Later this week, we're doing our episode on games that are worse than Circus Charlie, which is a topic I didn't agree with because I like Circus Charlie. But be sure to check us out at pressbtocancel.com or Press B to Cancel on the YouTubes or wherever you listen to your fine podcast episodes. On the YouTube, I also started doing a series called Ranking of Mario. Right now, my exhaustive list of Mario games has Super Mario Land as number 1. It's the only game on my list. But I'm slowly working on adding more Mario games. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff too, I'm following the Jeff Gerstmann School of Science on my ranking, so feel free to check that out as well.
My favorite video of his is the one where he's playing Buck Bumble and just mumbling to himself about random shit while he's playing it. It is fantastic. And then occasionally being like, God, this music is awful.
You talking about it's the best part of the game.
The title screen was the best part. The music the game.
True.
Out.
See, I have a soft spot for like 90s house music, so it's like fine.
Yeah.
I remember Quest was trying to find that guy at one point, and I don't think we ever.
If his clout wasn't good enough, we're fucked.
Yeah, he went deep. I saw the comments. He really tried to find out that person's name. He really tried to reach out. I didn't realize the depth of his passion for Buck Bumble's theme music.
I mean, when you consider he's the guy who made his personality Quest 64, it's not that surprising.
Just don't ask him about
new generation to Quest 64.
Just don't ask him about hockey. You'll be there all night.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, once again, thank you for joining us on the 3DO Experience. You can find the 3DO Experience on all the major podcasting platforms. Be sure to check us out on the Superpod Network and check out all the wonderful creators over on the Superpod Network. Rec Ops just came out as well.
Yes, episode 12, talking about ghosts. We're finally in space doing space things. It is, oh boy, it's a game. It is a strange one. So be sure to tune into that episode. So, and hopefully I'll get the next one out a little quicker, but it has problematic things about it. Kevin Spacey. So I'll have to.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, he's in that. Yeah. We'll deal with that. But also, Advanced Warfare is like, it weirdly has like a stamp in meme history, but I'll talk about it when I get there. You'll know it when I tell you, but I'll save it for the episode.
And also over on the Superfrog Network, the GBA blogs are finally coming out. So
Aaron got off his ass.
I gotta write mine still. Crap.
be sure to check those out.
I wrote mine forever ago.
Mine's somewhere in the ether. The first one that came out was Wario Land 4 from our buddy Matt Storm. So be sure to check that out.
It's a great read.
But yeah, until then, though, my brain just broke up. Until next time, guys.
You're in
Once
the
again,
typhoon.
playing. I got distracted by everything in this episode.
by fudge and circus peanuts.
Yes,
Natural. It's just natural.
I mean, I'm still reeling from Pikmin. So, anyways, guys, once again, thank you for joining us, and we will see you all later.
Bye-bye.
If you're not playing on a 3DO system, what are you playing with?